Hi, I'm Mrs. Bingham, and welcome to my channel, KopyKat Kitchens. Basically what I'm doing is making videos of me attempting to recreate baking or cooking creations by other YouTubers. For example, Dan and Phil or Rosina Pacino. And the whole point is to build up my baking skills while showing how I am really not that good at baking things. I have trouble following directions and I am not a patient person, which makes it hard when it comes to recipes that require exact timing and exact instructions that you have to follow to the letter. Otherwise you won't be able to make the recipe work out. I've done quite a few recipes where I've messed up because I've just been like, screw it, and then stuff everything into one bowl and then have it not turn out the way it's supposed to. So, that being said, I'm probably mostly gonna fail. That's alright. I'm not really trying to be, this is not a professional channel, this is just me making fun of myself, making sure that you guys have fun, and I really hope you enjoy watching me make a big fool out of myself. So yeah, sit back, enjoy the ride, and let's get baking! So for my first video, I wanted to do something easy, and since it's the month of April still, I wanted to do something Easter themed. And the first thing that came to mind was a video that Dan and Phil did a few years ago where they made extreme Easter nests. And if you don't know what Easter nests are, it's basically chocolate that has been melted with butter and syrup mixed together with shredded wheat with an egg decoration on top. And what makes this extreme is that it has 3 layers: white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate. And so I decided, well, this should be pretty easy. It's just melting chocolate together. And I decided, well, let's go give it a go. And so here we are. Here's the list of ingredients.
We'll need a box of shredded wheat, a tablespoon of golden syrup, a bag of white chocolate, a bag of milk chocolate and a bag of dark chocolate, and some egg-themed decorations to go on top. You will also need a scale, some silicone cupcake cups, and a cupcake tray.
Alright, so once you have your chocolates and your shredded wheat, you're going to want to take that over to the stove, where you will have a pot of boiling water with a bowl covering the top. You will use this bowl to help melt the chocolate and mix in the butter and shredded wheat. Okay, so the technique I'm using to melt the chocolate is called a bain-marie. That's basically when you have a bowl over a pot of boiling water, which I started before I started the video, and you place all the chocolate into the bowl, and the water, which is boiling, will heat up the bottom of the bowl and melt the chocolate. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the chocolate in, and then we're going to add the golden syrup, and I forgot to mention this in the list of ingredients, but you're also going to need butter. Dan and Phil said to use 35 grams, but for some reason my scale said that the whole stick of butter I had was only 3 grams, so I'm just using a quarter of a stick of butter, and I've divided that quarter into thirds for each of the different chocolates. Alright, so I'm going to put my chocolate in right here, and I've measured out all the chocolate beforehand because I started eating it while I was waiting for the perfect day to make this video, so that's why I didn't show myself measuring the amount of chocolate we need. Alright, so while that's in there, I'm going to go grab the butter, the third of butter I have, and I'm going to put that in there with the chocolate, and we're going to take the golden syrup and we're going to pour in 1/2 a tablespoon. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Ooh, that's so cool. It looks like honey. Alrighty. There we go. I'm going to put that in there, and we're going to wait for this to melt. Alright, the chocolate's all melted, but it's a little bit grainy, but I think it should be fine because we're going to add the shredded wheat in next. So, yeah. I'm going to take... Oh, that's a bit big. Nope. There we go. There we go. We're going to take half of this seems about right. Oh crap. There we go. And we're going to crush it into a bowl of chocolate. Ouch. And that is pokey. So be careful. That hurt a lot. Ow. Alright, now we're going to stir around. Get that well incorporated in there. Oh, this is so hard doing it one-handed. Ah! Alright, so I've packed the dark chocolate layer into my cups. The chocolate seized up a little bit, so it's a little grainy, but that should be okay. I didn't burn it, so chocolate's still edible. Alright, so since dark chocolate and milk chocolate are so similar in color, I'm not going to clean the bowl until I get to the white chocolate. So I'm just going to go on right ahead and dump the milk chocolate in. There we go. And I'll be back when it melts. Alright, so as you can see, the milk chocolate is melting way much nicer than the dark chocolate did. I'm going to start adding in the golden syrup right now, and then we're going to let the chocolate melt some more, and I'm going to mix it up, and then we'll add the shredded wheat. Alright, so the milk chocolate and the butter has all melted together with the golden syrup. As you can see, the chocolate did seize up again. I'm not sure why it keeps on doing that. I'm pretty sure there was no water at all in the bowl. So, yeah, we're going to see how the white chocolate turns out. So right now I'm going to add the shredded wheat. Hopefully not poking myself again, because that hurt. Ow! Yep, that hurt. Alrighty, and then we're going to mix that up. Hopefully not burn ourselves. And then, once this is all stirred in together, I will be right back with you. Alright, so the chocolate is all ready to go. I'm going to spoon it into the cups, and then I will mush it down like I did last time. And then I'll move on to the white chocolate. Alright, so here we go. Let's try to see how well we can do this one-handed. Oh. Very badly, apparently. I am having a very bad time focusing the camera. Or getting chocolate into the spoon, for that matter. There we go! Alrighty. Let's get a little bit more chocolate into that layer. Alright, there we go. Here's a really close up of the chocolate while I get that there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do that again. Really close up of chocolate. All those chocolate lovers out there are like, yay, close-ups of chocolate. I apologize for all of you people who are not fans of chocolate. And if you're not fans of chocolate, why are you watching this video? This is a chocolate recipe. Go watch something else. That is not funny. Alright, I've washed the bowl. I've added the white chocolate chips. I'm waiting for it to melt. I am adding butter this time, but this time I am also not adding golden syrup because white chocolate is already so sweet as it is. So yeah, once this chocolate starts to melt, a little bit more than it already is, if you can see that right there, then I will add the butter and mix it all up. No! The chocolate seized up. Aw, darn it. Alright, so apparently it was the butter that has been making the chocolate seize up like that. That sucks. I wasn't using margarine this time, so it shouldn't have. So I guess scratch the advice I gave you earlier. Just don't use butter. You can use syrup, but don't use butter. Alright, I'm gonna add the final batch of shredded wheat. Hopefully I won't poke myself this time. Oh no, that's too much. Too much. There we go. So far no really severe, like, I hurt myself real bad kind of pokes from this one. Alright, there we go. Ugh, it's flaky. Alright, now I'm gonna go mix it all up, and then I will put it with the other layers. Alrighty, the white chocolate is melting, the butter is melting. I can't tell which is white chocolate and which is butter. They look the same to me. They're the same color. And it looks like the white chocolate isn't seizing up like the brown and dark chocolate did. Milk and dark chocolate seized up. So I think what happened was that the golden syrup was what was causing the chocolate to seize up like that. So I guess unless you have some super cool technique that causes chocolate to not seize up when you use golden syrup in it, when you try out this recipe, I would advise not using golden syrup. Alright, so I'm going to wait for this to melt completely, and then I'll add more shredded wheat. Ta-da! Here are my nests. I'm going to put my eggs in the middle, and then I'll let them firm up a little bit, and then I'll try one out. I'm not taking the wrappers off because it looks cooler this way. A lot more pizzazz and sparkle than just plain white and black eggs sticking out of a white top. Ah. There we go. Those are my eggs. Egg nests. And all we have to do is wait. Sorry my videos were super shaky. I had to do everything one-handed because my cameraman was gone. So either I was doing everything one-handed, or I had to start and stop my video and then do everything with both my hands and then start the video again. But hopefully that won't happen again in my future videos, so you won't have to deal with that. Alright, so once you've made your nests, you're going to want to put everything into the fridge and wait 2 hours. I left them in overnight because it was past my bedtime when I finished that portion of the video. So they've been in the fridge all day. So I'm going to go get them out right now. Alright, so I kind of lied. I did not keep them all in the fridge for the whole day. I took one out and I started nibbling on it because I was hungry. And I realized, make them smaller. The recipe is for 9, and I made a recipe for 3 because I thought I didn't have enough, but that was because I put a heck of a lot into 1 cup. This took me like 20 minutes to gnaw through. So yeah, that's just a tip. It's been in the fridge for 2 hours. It's going to be hard to gnaw through. So make it smaller than this. But other than that complaint, I think they turned out pretty good. I left the foil on just for some more color, but they're like really easy to pop off, like that. So yeah, I think it was pretty good. You may get diabetes because it has a lot of sugar in it, but I think it's worth it, so. So these are my extreme Easter nests, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again next week.